Hey, what's happening? I'm LaPrentiss Demond. In today's video, we're going to do a review on boxed water is better? Boxed water is better. Yep, that's what we're going to do a review on. So as you see, it's really tough to give like a good view of this because it's boxed, but it does say hello. With that being said though, let's go ahead and pour this up. This is something different. This is like a box of wine, right? And we are going to be testing it against, or we put it up against this electrolyzed reduced water. Alright, so with that being said, let's jump into the first test. And the first test is all about alkalinity. And the reason why is because we have all these things around us known as free radicals. They're in the air that we breathe, the foods that we eat, and our electronics. They're everywhere. They come into our cells and they take electrons from our healthy cells. That creates two things: oxidation, and because of the oxidation, it starts to become inflamed, and that creates inflammation. Those two things are linked to every single health disease known to man. And so things that are oxidizing create rust, dis-ease, and aging of our cells and ultimately of us. Okay, so we desire antioxidants. Everybody knows this. So our antioxidants, they lower that oxidation, reduce that inflammation, and they're the fountain of youth. They're found in your fruits, your vegetables, and yeah, they're essential to the fountain of youth. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use an ORP meter, and if we see a positive number, that means the water is oxidizing us and it's making rust, okay? However, if we see a negative number, that means it's an antioxidant, anti-aging water, okay? See, even the air around us is oxidizing. But let's see what we get with boxed water is better. It's a long title for a water. Normally waters just have one name or just one word. This one has like a sentence, like a statement. And as we see, this is oxidizing. This is not better. This is about 260. Whoa, 270, 275. Okay, this is really, really oxidizing. For it to be better, it's not doing better for our health. Let's go ahead and compare that to the electrolyzed reduced water, and let's see what we get. Let's bring this over here. We are getting what? Oh, negative 713. Huh, so this is really great as an antioxidant, while the better boxed water is really oxidizing us. Okay, so there you have it. That is the first test, antioxidants. We already see that despite it not being in plastic, that it's still bad for us. But let's go ahead and jump into our next test. All right, our second test is on alkalinity. We all know that sickness and dis-ease cannot thrive in an alkaline environment. So we want to ensure that our blood, mainly our blood, is slightly alkaline, okay? It must maintain that 7.365, and it can do it in one of two ways. One, we're giving it things that are alkaline, okay? We're giving it beverages that are alkaline, specifically because our blood is 80% water, okay? That's the first way. If we're not doing that, if we're consuming different sweets and sodas and candies, stuff like that, our blood's gonna slowly start to become more acidic. And so it has to balance that out. It has to maintain that slightly alkaline pH. So start grabbing the electrolytes from us. Okay, that's the second way. So start taking them from us. And we're gonna wonder why is our skin cracking and peeling, okay? Why is it that my ankle hurts or my knee hurts? It's because it's taking the calcium, the other potassium, the other minerals that are in our body away from us to make sure that we're able to take those same minerals and spread them around throughout the body, okay? We don't want that to happen. So let's make sure that the beverages we're consuming are alkaline. So what we got here are pH drops. If we see a red or orange or yellow, we know that the water is acidic and it's ultimately forcing us to eat the minerals and electrolytes in our body. If we see a blue or purple or dark purple, we know that's alkaline and it's helping maintain that balance. So let's see what we get here with boxed water is better. All right. So as we see here, I don't know. What do you guys see? I'm gonna stir this up a little bit. This looks slightly like a little low, like a little 6-ish, maybe a 5. I don't know, maybe a 7. I don't know. I can't tell from this angle. It's so light. I don't think adding more drops will help. But I can tell you one thing. It says it right on the front that this is a purified water, okay, which means they removed everything from it, and then left it as is. So this looks like it's a neutral. Looks, I don't know, maybe yellowish. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. But this, yep, this water is purified by reverse osmosis. Okay, and that's it. Besides that, they say you post, we plant. We plant 2 trees in a national forest, and yeah, that's it. There you have it. So this water looks a little bit less than neutral, okay? On the other hand, we have this electrolyzed reduced water, which is looking a beautiful between, I would say maybe a 10, maybe a 9, somewhere in between there, right? So there you have it. Box water, it's looking, I don't know, you guys let me know in the comments, I really can't see it. Partially, I want to blow into it and see what happens, but let's leave it alone. I'm not going to worry about it. All right, so there you have it. That is the pH of box water is better. Let's go ahead and take a look at one more test for this water. I'm curious. I'm going to go ahead and check. Huh. Weird, yellow. Alright, on to our third and final test, which is on superior hydration. Okay, we want to ensure that our water is actually hydrating us. Okay, it's not just sitting in our stomach. So just imagine for me a chain link fence. If we take a softball and hurl it at that fence, it's going to come right back to us, right? However, if we took some marbles and throw them through that same chain link fence, we're going to go right through. And that's how our water should be, okay? It should be able to pass through that same chain link fence. That is our cell, the phospholipid bilayer, okay? That's where the water has to pass through. That's that chain link fence. If it's too big, it's not going to make it. And a great representation of that is making tea. So let's go ahead and pull out a tea bag. And let's see if we can make tea. Now I know what you're probably thinking. You're like, LaPrentiss, you're crazy. You gotta boil the water to make tea. And you're right, that is one way to make tea. And we're doing that because the water's not small enough as is. Or some of us just like hot tea. Let's see what happens here with box water is better. Okay. Box water is not looking so hot. We're having to jump it up and down. You shouldn't have to jump up and down to get hydrated, right? But we are doing this and it's not making anything. Barely anything. This is barely hydrating us, okay? So just picture that. Okay? Let's go ahead and try it again with this electrolyzed reduced water. Let's see what we get. Look at that, immediately starts making tea. And this is what should happen. We should be getting hydrated like this, okay? I know what you're probably thinking, you're like, well, LaPrentiss, you cheated. The bag is wet, like this is a night and day difference, right? If I take this out, looks very different, right? So let's do this one more time. And this time we'll pour them both at the same time, or not same time, but we'll pour them both. And then we'll give each one about 5 dunks. Let's see which one hydrates better. See if one hydrates better, okay? Which one you want to start with? Let's start with the electrolyzed reduced water, because normally I'm always this one and that, so let's try this one, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. It, like on turn 2, it automatically started making tea, which is insane, right? That's how your water should be hydrating you. Let's go ahead and take a look at box water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like it's not 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like this is not hydrating at all. Okay, it's not doing any justice. I don't know why they're saying it's better. Maybe because it's in a box? Maybe? I don't think so, because with the right water though, we're able to make tea, which is crazy, right? So there you have it. Let's go ahead and finish up this review on box water. Okay, so recap. We tested box water for 3 specific things. Well, box water better. We're just gonna call it box water. It's not better. Okay, we tested it for 1, antioxidants. We saw that this water is oxidizing us, which means it is creating rust, aging, dis-ease in the body. Okay. Second thing we tested for was alkalinity, and it appeared neutral, slightly lower than neutral. But believe it or not, once we actually gave it a blow, because this is purified water, it actually looked like the tea. Not the bad tea, but the good tea, okay? And the third thing we tested it for was superior hydration. And we saw that it doesn't hydrate us. This is barely hydrating us, and it's not really, not doing it. So you need the right water to be able to help us bring nutrients to our cells and push out waste, okay? So box water is not better. I don't know if it's better. I can't say it's better than plastic, but it's not the best water overall, okay? So if you want the best water, then what you want to do is check out the masterclass I have. It's absolutely free. You can figure out the best water for you, how it's going to save you money, and you don't even have to worry about harming the environment with paper or plastic, okay? So you definitely want to check that out. It's in the description section of this video or the pinned link that we have there, all right? Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Hey, thanks for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it and you learned a little something about the waters that we tested here today. Please take a moment to share this video with someone you care about who is also drinking this water. Finally, if you are serious about improving your health and the waters that you drink, click the link in the description below to access my Water Wellness Masterclass. In this masterclass, you will discover the truth about the waters we drink, the effects our water has on our health, and how you can have the world's best water in the comfort of your home and save thousands of dollars as a result. All right, go ahead, click that link in the description below, access that masterclass, and I will see you there real soon.